Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto here in Japan, and we're taking a look at a 2003 Honda Mobilio Spike. And so it's kind of a weird little vehicle that people don't generally know about unless you live in Japan or maybe one of the other countries that these are available in, but we definitely don't have them in Canada or the USA. And so that's where this one is going, to Canada, not to the USA. And this is my first time checking one. Now the Mobilio is what this is based off of. The Spike has a styling option to make it look quite different, especially in the headlights and the tail lights and the C-pillar. It is a cool vehicle. It's based off of the Honda Fit architecture, and so basically it is a taller Honda Fit with a 1.5 liter last forever engine. This one here is a one owner example with 50,000 kilometers, so despite being a 2003, it's in very good condition. All right, so let's lower the hood. And before we lower the hood, I want to mention something about the hood that's kind of weird on these Hondas, but coolant is good. I opened it up, it's not actually leaking, but the coolant looks nice and strong and good. The oil, nice and strong and good. And you can hear that AC compressor switching on and off. Now look at this, the hood is propped up, and leave it up to Honda to have 3 different locations that you can prop up your hood. Have a look, you can prop it up here, and the place where this one was. And then if you prop it up in one of those other places, it opens the hood super wide. And so the mechanics can actually go and repair things inside there. Good thinking Honda. And Honda's always been the company of good thinking, but it seems like in the last 10 years, they haven't been paying as much attention to little things as they used to. I'm going to put the camera down for a sec. It's not to say, whoops, that one slipped off my hand. It's not to say that Honda's current generation vehicles are bad by any means. It just seems like from basically the 70s to about the mid 2000s, Honda knew things that we didn't know. They were extra good at kind of figuring out the little things that actually matter. Maybe they're still doing that. Maybe I don't look at enough older or newer Hondas, pardon me. So the interior of this one, especially the seat area, is really cool. Both rear doors are sliding doors, and so it makes it really good if you have kids. This is my first time doing the shot here. Have a look. We got guys over there doing crane stuff in front of where I usually do the reports, and so we're going to be walking through the nature. Side panel view. I know someone in Canada who wants to get one of these, and yeah, I recommend them. I think that these are cool vehicles, especially if it's lowered on big rims. You would put an 18 on this car and it would look big. Looking at the headlights, I quite like the look of the front. It's kind of boxy. The headlights are just slightly angry, but they're like, instead of being completely flat, they're tilted in. So you can see how at this angle you can only see one of the headlights. The other ones, I mean, both of them are raked back like that. Kind of cool. And then a really low waistline with really big windows, and so it gives good visibility. Notice how big those windows are compared to the rest of the door. Whereas a modern car, usually only the top third is going to be windows. This one looks like about half and half almost. Okay, so we did this one in a little bit out of order. We're going to check over the auction sheet here. It's a 2003 Mobilio Spike. So Mobilio is the one with the ugly front end. And I say that with love, Honda, because I love ugly cars. The Spike version is the one with the angry eyes. Oh, and clear coat peeling on the headlight there. I'm packing your angry eyes. Okay, it's a version A, I guess. Octane grade 4, interior B, one owner, authentic kilometers in the 50,000s. Very cool. Interior is slightly dirty, steering wheel wear, aftermarket wheels and winter tires on there. Door mirror scratch and various scratches and dents. And then if you look at the body, there's only very, very minor damage on it anywhere. Basically, this here is about as bad as it gets. See that? It's basically nothing. And so, very good condition car. And that. Okay, so let's start off with the driver's seat. The interior is like all mid-2000s Hondas. in the front. The back is kind of the cool section. We got doors that open wide, but they also tilt forward a little bit so that you don't hit your head on any of this stuff getting in. And for some people like me, that can be a problem. Door cards are pretty standard fare. We got 6-inch speakers in the door cards there. Also 6 in the back. So a full set of 4 6-inch speakers. Foldable mirrors that also shake when you fold them, apparently. Okay. So here's something interesting. These have, I believe, a CVT transmission. And then you can select your own 7 gears if you want by kind of designating slots in the CVT in 7 different places with buttons on the steering wheel. Very cool. Steering wheel is perforated real leather and in very good condition, despite the auction sheet saying that there's wear. I don't see it anywhere. And when they say it's dirty, I guess, vacuum it up and then your car is not dirty anymore. 5990 kilometers at the time of taking this. I really like the white face gauges. I think that those are really nice looking. Okay, center stack is nice. AC works. Shifting is smooth. Only 3 dials. That's what every car needs. All these complicated cars like Mercedes-Benz with 70 buttons on them. Not down. One thing I'm not down with, other than Mercedes-Benz gauges, is that there's only one cup holder and it's all the way over here. So you can't even share it with your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Stop focusing on the steering wheel. Focus on the cup holder. That's the important point. And then it's only big enough for 355 mils or 12 ounce cup. They don't have one here, which is a lost opportunity. They could have had a jut out style one, because if the passenger wants to use the cup holder, they have to reach all the way past your steering wheel in order to put it in. And that's not going to happen. And there's plenty of room down here for one of them that could have been installed here that pops out. Instead, there's just a place for your cancer sticks. Okay, that's stock. Gathers is a Honda brand. Could have very easily put a cup holder right there. I guess, oh, is that a cup holder? Oh, my only gripe with the interior of this car could be solved. Open a door. Yes, yeah, you can put a cup in there. Look. It's like a cup size little dented section. Cool. Okay, perfect interior. Not quite, but cool. It is really cool to have the half bucket, half bench seats here. You get the comfort of having side bolstering, and this is nice. It's a nice material. But you also can slide across for a smooch and then slide back. And this locks up if you want it to. Okay, I'm going to show you the back, then the middle, and then the back again, because it's really cool. And I was surprised because I didn't think Honda could get any cooler. Speaking of Honda, I own one, and that's maybe why I'm being so nice to them. Although my Honda's not running. Okay, so big speakers in the back. Very cool compartment in here. Very flat floor, so that's a plus. And it's a very low floor, so you don't have to lift up things very much in order to get it into the back. That's basically knee height. And that's one of Honda's things. They actually advertise their cars here as having very low floors in order to be easy to get in. This section here is a little bit weird. The regular Mobilio, I believe, has windows there, and then the Spike has all that real estate for basically nothing. You can unscrew these and put nets in. I kind of have a feeling like there is an optional net that can go inside those, like hooked on here, so you can slide stuff into there. Not super valuable, but it is a little bit cool. Next, I'm going to go to the center and show you these sliding doors. They aren't power sliding doors, which is a bit of a pain, but having sliding doors prevents your kids from hitting another car with the door. And that helps everybody. And look at this. There's actually a set of 3 dents here from someone else's doors hitting this car. And that's not fair, because you're not going to hit someone else's doors with this car door. Okay, so basically it's a regular interior here and a lot of leg room. Going to sit in here. and you don't feel cramped at all. In fact, the roof is up so high that you feel very spacious when you're in here. Then you need to move the dog, and so you pop this one down, and I've already moved these seat headrests into the position necessary, but pop this and watch it go. Whee! Completely flat. And it even gets better. So don't click away on this video. That's pretty normal for a seat to be able to do that. I mean, having a completely flat floor that's that big is really cool, but let's close this. Check this out, and this surprised me. And this is where you stick your hockey bag. Flip the seat back up, right? And look at that. The seat bottom can fold up so that you can use the center as a spot to store some of your stuff. That is such a cool little option there. And then you want to put the seats down, it's super easy. You just pull this up, and by pulling that up, it unlocks it, and drop it down. Done. It's almost too easy. See? Okay, and so that's basically it. All the fun of a Honda Spike, and way more fun than a Fit. And I love Fits, but way more fun than a Fit. Okay, so there it is. Hopefully I can have my spot back by flag waving man. And that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.